ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं भागवत सेवया।
भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके
भगवति उत्तमश्लोके
भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी।
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी।
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 15, verse 36. Are all of you able to see the chat screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Yada mukund
प्रभु जी आवाज नहीं आ रही है। प्रभु जी आवाज नहीं आ रही है। प्रभु जी आवाज नहीं आ रही है।
Can you see the screen?
No, sir. And your voice is also breaking.
Haribol, Haribol, Haribol.
Yes, sir. Haribol. I'm able to hear
Yes,
you.
sir.
They are hearing. Haribol, can you hear?
Yes, ma'am. Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
They can hear.
आवाज कट
But
के
it's
आ रही
breaking.
है।
Yeah, it's
What
breaking.
we'll do is we'll keep it in. I'll keep in mute.
आवाज कट के आ रही है।
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us see. Yada mukundo bhagavani mamahi
यदा मुकुंदो भगवान इमाम महिम
भगवान महिम
jahau swatanva sravani satkatha
जहौ स्वतन्वा श्रवण्य सत्कथा
tada hareva pratibuddha chetasam
Tada
हरेवा प्रतिबुद्ध चेतसाम्
abhadrahetu kalit anvavartatha
अभद्र हेतु कले अनवर्तता
yada mukundo bhagavani mamahi
यदा मुकुंदो भगवान इमाम महिम
jahau swatanva sravani satkatha
जहौ स्वतन्वा श्रवण्य सत्कथा
tada hareva pratibuddha chetasam
तदा हरेव प्रतिबुद्ध चेतसाम्
abhadrahetu kaliranvavartatha
अभद्र हेतु कले अन्ववर्तता
Okay, Krishna Chandra.
यदा मुकुंदो भगवान इमाम महिम
यदा मुकुंदो भगवान इमाम महिम
जहौ स्वतन्वा श्रवाणीय सत्कथा
Jahau swatanva sravani satkatha
तदा हरेव प्रतिबुद्ध चेतसाम्
तदा हरेवा प्रतिबुद्ध चेतसाम्
अभद्र हेतु कले अन्ववर्तता
अवर्तता
Divya Rupa.
यदा मुकुंदो भगवानि मां महिम
यदा
मुकुंदो भगवान इमाम महिम
जहौ स्वतन्वा श्रवणीय सत्कथा
Jaho.
जहो स्वतन् वा सवेव सत्कथा
तदा हर एवा प्रतिबुद्ध चेतसाम
तदा हरेवा प्रतिबुद्धचेतसाम्
अभद्र हेतु कलिर अनवर्तता
अभद्रहेतुकलिरन्ववर्तता.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace of Charnavinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय.
Tada, when
यदा when
यदा when
Mukunda, Lord Krishna,
Mukunda
Mukunda,
Lord
Lord Krishna,
Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead,
Bhagavan the
Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead,
Imam, this,
Imam the
Imam, this,
Mahim, earth,
Mahim Earth
Mahim, earth,
Jahau, left,
Jaho, left,
Swatanva, with his self-same body,
Swatan
Swatanva, with his self-same body,
Shravaniya Satkatha, hearing about him is worthwhile.
Sravaniya Satkatha, hearing about him is worthwhile.
Tada, at that time,
Tada at
Tada,
that
at that time,
Aha, Eva, from this very day,
Aha
Aha Eva, from the very day,
Apratibuddha Chetasam, of those whose minds are not sufficiently developed,
Aprati Buddha Chetasham, of those whose minds are not sufficiently developed,
Abhadrahetu, cause of all ill fortune,
Abhadra Hetu, cause of all ill fortune,
Kali Anvavartata, Kali fully manifested,
Kali
Kali and
Anvavartata.
Navartata, Kali fully manifested.
Translation, please repeat after me. When the personality of God, Lord Krishna,
When the personality of God,
When the personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna,
Bol Hari Bol.
Sir, we lost you, sir.
Let
Yeah,
this-
now able to hear.
Next time go Hari. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Okay, let me share the screen again, please. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, translation, please repeat after me. When the personality of Godhead Lord Krishna left this earthly planet,
When the
When
personality
the
When the personality of
Lord
Godhead, Lord Krishna, left this earthly planet,
in his self-same form,
in his
in
self,
in his
self-same
self-same
form,
form,
from that very day,
from the
from
from
day
that very day,
Kali, who had already partially appeared,
Kali, who had
Kali, who
partially
had already partially appeared,
appeared,
became fully manifest to create inauspicious conditions
became fully manifest to create inauspicious conditions
conditions
for those who are endowed with a poor fund of knowledge.
For
For
those
For
those
who are
those who are endowed with a poor fund of knowledge.
Purport.
Purport. The influence of Kali can be enforced only upon those who are not fully developed in God consciousness. One can naturalize the effects of Kali by keeping oneself fully under the supreme care of the personality of Godhead. The age of Kali ensued just after the battle of Kurukshetra, but it could not exert its influence because of the presence of the Lord. Lord, however, left this earthly planet in his own transcendental body, and as soon as he left, the symptoms of the Kali Yuga, as were envisioned by Maharaja Yudhishthir prior to Arjuna's arrival from Dwarika, began to manifest, and Maharaja Yudhishthir rightly conjectured on the departure of the Lord from the earth. As we have already explained, the Lord left our sight just as when the sun sets, it is out of our sight.
Hari Om Tat Sadom Jnanata Virandasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pathaka Swamin Iti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradhaine Gaurakatha Thamadhaya Nagara Grama Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadhe Paschatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Hare Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudanam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangai Tegiri Matkirpatama Mande Sri Gurum Dinatharinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanyam Ishwaram. So this is a very beautiful words and very beautiful purport continuing from yesterday's session. The important word you can see from here that the word Jahau means left, but Swatanva with the self same body. So beautifully see the translation. Lord Krishna left this earthly planet in his self same form. When we leave the earth planet, we leave the body behind. Okay. So the Lord left the earthly planet in his self same form. So Lord Krishna and his form, his name, they are all non-different. Abhinatva Nama Namina. So Krishna and his form are the same. It is not that, unlike our experience in the material world, in the conditioned state, we accept a foreign body as ours and thinking the foreign body as our own body. Foreign means this is not transcendental. This is material, temporary body. This is foreign body. This we have accepted. And we are living inside this body. And we are thinking we are the body. So our name and our body is different. Ourself and our body is different. We are not this body. But when it is on the transcendental plane, neither the Lord has birth or death, nor do we have birth or death. Just like Krishna's form is, Satchidananda Vigraha, our form is also Satchidananda Vigraha. The difference is that Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadati Kaman. He is the protector and provider. We are subordinate, protected and provided. So that is the main difference that we need to understand. So Jakhau Swathanva. When Krishna left, he left with his self same body. Because in Krishna, yesterday we saw in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that yada yada dharmasya glanir. So whenever there is a adharma comes, then Krishna appears to re-establish the dharma. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. So there are many potency of Krishna. Atma Maya, when he comes in Atma Maya. In Bhagavad Gita 4.7, he is telling that Atma Maya means, Maya means potency, energy. So there are three potencies of Krishna, as all of you know. Actually, there are unlimited potencies of Krishna. Parashe Saktir Vividaiva Sruyate. So he has unlimited potency, but learned scholars, saintly persons, they have not rejected potencies because that cannot be rejected. There are certain philosophers, they are of opinion that God has no potency. So it is impossible. Everything is energy of Krishna. Krishna alone is Purusha. And any expansion from him are Purusha incarnations. Otherwise, all the jivas are Jiva Tattva. They are also energy. But there are two major types. One is called superior energy, another is called inferior energy. So, the superior energy is Jiva. Jiva is superior energy. In 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says. So, but Krishna, he is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is energetic. He is not energy. He has energy. All the energies are subordinate to him to serve him. He is the only person, one without a second, who is energetic. But all others are energy, including the Jiva. We are all energy of Krishna. We are superior energy. This Jada, Prakriti, this material creation, what I can say, this is the inferior energy. External energy, Bahiranga Shakti is inferior energy, Jiva is superior energy. This is explained in Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 by Krishna. So we need to understand that when we are here as his part and parcel, means his energy, superior energy, we are supposed to be connected to Krishna in relationship with him. Based on the relationship, we perform devotional service. That is our existence. We say struggle for existence, not in the material world, struggle for existence. Here you will keep on struggling to exist, but the body will be destroyed. Another body will be supplied, and that body you cannot select. So this struggle is unnecessary. But the real struggle for existence is get out of this temporary body and struggle for the best. Get your permanent spiritual body and establish in relationship with Krishna, serve him, devotional service. So he is the supreme person, he is the energetic. And he is a person, he is a supreme person. In this, the Krishna consciousness movement teaches us what is Krishna, what is Jiva, what is the relationship between them, how to re-establish the forgotten relationship with Krishna. Why we are suffering here? It is because we have forgotten Krishna, we rebelled against Krishna. You 101 reasons you may tell, but we are not connected to Krishna. Just like a spark of the fire is extinguished as soon as it went out of the fire. As soon as it comes in contact with the fire, it can act as fire, and it should remain in contact with the fire or other sparks of fire, who in turn is contact with the fire. So pure devotees association is one of the most important factor in this to very clearly understand what is going on. So Krishna has left the earthly planet in his self-same form. And Kali was already partially appeared. He disturbed even, Parikshit Maharaj. And Kali was waiting because Kali don't step in when Krishna is present. That is where this Krishna consciousness movement. Anybody who takes to Krishna consciousness movement, Kali dare don't visit their life, don't visit their home, don't visit their office. This is the beauty of Krishna conscious person. Despite we may be in the Kali Yuga, he is dominating everywhere and anywhere. But when person who are Krishna conscious, he cannot touch. Why he cannot touch? Because when Krishna was here, he could not dare enter inside. Similarly, we are chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and Abhinatva Nama Namina. Krishna's name and Krishna are non-different. So anyone who is chanting the holy name of the Lord, Kali dare do not touch them. So this is for sure. So we should constantly be chanting the holy name of the Lord. That is the way we always remember Krishna. So Krishna has wound up his pastime, and Yudhishthira have already, where is the, yeah, in the purport, Prabhupada is telling very nicely how the age of Kali ensued just after the battle of Kurukshetra. But Kali cannot exhibit his influence. Why? Because of the presence of the Lord. So where the Lord Krishna is present, either in the form of the holy name, either in his personal form or deity form, Archa Vigraha, or his pastimes or entourage, or his associates, devotees, through him, through the devotees, pure devotees, Krishna is always present, because the pure devotees are descended here only in order to propagate the glories of Lord Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So wherever the pure devotees are present, Kali's influence will not be there. But when the Lord left the earthly planet in his own transcendental body, that means what in 4th chapter he is telling, no, his form is transcendental. So he has appeared here not by taking a body like us. He has not accepted a material body like us. He has appeared in his own body. If he wants, he can make himself visible to us as if he is one amongst them. And if he wants, he can make himself invisible to us. He says, by his internal potency, he covers himself from the atheistic the sense gratifiers, the karmis and jnanis and the yogis. He is not appearing to them. Bhaktya mama bijanati. Only to the devotees, he is visible and he is giving access himself to only his devotees. So, but however, by looking at the inauspicious symptoms around, Yudhishthira Maharaj has pre-predicted that definitely the Lord should have wound up. He must have left the earthly planet. So, and this is very true. Now, Arjuna's arrival from Dwaraka, he has heard from Arjuna that yes, the Lord has left our state. So, yesterday we also discussed that the disappearance of the Lord or unmanifestation of the presence of the Lord on the earthen planet does not mean the Lord has gone away. It does not mean the Lord is not there. It is just like the sun. We may see the sun setting in the evening, and at the same time, America will be seeing the sun is rising in the morning. So sun is sun in the sky always. He is neither setting nor rising. Like that, Krishna always eternally, he is in the past time from one universe to another universe. When the sun is disappearing, I mean setting here, the sun is rising there. In the similar way, when Krishna is winding up the past time from this planet, he is appearing in another planet. So in this way, his eternal pastime is going on. So this must be understood. So that is Krishna consciousness. So we take our birth, we accept our death, not independently, but Krishna's appearance, disappearance is transcendental in nature. Janma karma chame divyam evam yoveti tattvataha. We are under the another potency. That is also potency of Krishna only. We are also one potency, superior potency, and we are under another potency, inferior potency. We gave ourselves into the hands of inferior potency. That is our mistake. That is why Prabhupada says, make best use of the bad bargain. Somehow or the other, you have taken a wrong decision. Come into contact in the material world. So anyway, the potencies are all Krishna's potencies, and they are generally divided into three. Though he has unlimited, Parashar Shakti Vividaiva Sruyate, unlimited potency he has, but generally divided into three. In fact, multipotency, we can say. And one is called internal potency, and another is called external potency, and the third one is marginal potency. So these are all the three division of the energy of Krishna for us to understand. And the external potency means this material world, cosmic manifestation, which is very temporary. It has an appearance and disappearance. It has a beginning and end. It has a birth and death. It is full of duality. It is full of miseries and sufferings. It has no happiness. It has no eternity. It has no blissfulness. It has no knowledge. It is tamoguna. It is in the tamoguna. So that is your material universe. That is your Krishna's external energy. So many universes, unlimited universes. Unlimited universes, many planets, stars, skies, everything. So these are all external potency demonstration of Krishna that we are living in and we are witnessing. Similarly, there is also spiritual world, unlimited, but that we cannot see. That is within our, not within our experience. Our experience can only experience the external energy because we think ourselves as part of the external energy. Actually, we are part of Krishna as a transcendental marginal potency. But we have given ourselves accepting the quality of the external energy. So the fire, the spark is extinguished now. It has to become fire again, like the iron rod. When it is in the fire, it is red hot. That time it will not act as iron, it will act as fire only. But as soon as you take it and put it in the water or after some time in the air, it becomes iron. So like that, we have detached ourselves from Krishna. We have fallen. So we are not able to exhibit our superiority of the energy. But we are from the superior category of energy. Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 8 that, what is that? Parastasmatu bhavanyo. So this material nature, beyond that, there is another nature, he says. Parastasmastu bhavanyo vyakto avyakta sanatana. That is superior energy, sanatana. It's eternal energy actually. That material nature is not eternal. Our body, my body, this is not eternal. Similarly, the gigantic body of the entire universe is also not eternal. It has a date of creation. It will have a date of annihilation or dissolution. That is the nature. So that material nature is not sanatana. But we, as a superior energy, as a marginal potency of Krishna, is superior to this inferior material nature. So we are eternal. Sanatana jiva bhuta sanatana. Mamaiva amsa jiva loke. So we are part and parcel of Krishna and we are by nature eternal. We are marginal potency. Marginal means actually we belong to the spiritual nature originally, but we are actually spirit soul. But we have come in contact with this material nature somehow or the other. So therefore, we are seeing our position incompatible here. We cannot adjust. So we are getting one type of body, trying to enjoy and suffer, then another type of body, then another type of body, then another type. This is going on from time immemorial. So we are called marginal potency. We can see the power of the marginal potency is that if you so desire, you can always transfer yourself into the spiritual world also and remain eternally in blissful and full of knowledge. That option is always there. That is your nature. That is my nature. That is our nature because we are marginal potency. But if we choose to remain in the tamoguna, in the material nature, that is our unfortunate situation. So Krishna conscious movement has given us a wonderful opportunity here. So the soul is never born. Na jayate, na mriyate, na kadachin. He never dies. Na jayate, na mriyate, va kadachin. At any time, kadachin. All the time. It is eternal. It is ever existing. That is the nature of the soul. Not that sometimes we wish to live or sometimes we wish to die. No. Everlastingly, eternally. We never take our birth. We never die. Then what is this death? This death is of the material body, not of the soul. Na hanyate hanyamane sarire. When the body dies, the soul does not die. So don't think that the soul is dead after the annihilation of this body. So the conclusion is that because we are marginal in between the spiritual nature and the material nature, although we are spiritual, although we are, our real nature is na jayate na mriyate. We neither take birth nor we die. But on account of our contact with this material nature, we are getting this material body. And the body is changing. Tatha dehantara praptir. So body is changing, that we have taken as our nature, birth and death, duality. That is not our original nature. We are originally spirit soul servant of Krishna, Jivera Sorupoya, Nitya Krishna Dasa. So like that, we must understand that and become Krishna conscious, just like Yudhishthira and Arjuna here, they have understood now Krishna's wind up. What is our duty? Our duty is to always serve Krishna. Jivera Sorupoya, Nitya Krishna Dasa. When Krishna has left this particular planet, I also should leave and go and serve him. Where he is, I have to go and serve him. So immediately they are preparing to go back home, back to Godhead, or go back to Krishna, wherever Krishna wants them in his services, because Krishna always wants his eternal associates to be with him and to fulfill his mission. That is where these Yadus also he has killed and everything, amongst themselves they killed, and he has reduced the burden of the earth. He wants them to go back to their respective position or come to Krishna for executing his mission in another planet. So this is going on. Any questions so far? Comments or realization? Please do share with us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much for the association. Tomorrow we will start sharp at 8 o'clock. Srimad Bhagavatam to resume. Till then, Grandha Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
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 Aditya Pam Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
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 Vaishnav Pranam. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha
Kalpatarubhyascha
kripasindhubhya
एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की जय।